We're sharing with you our Skills Tracker workbooks with an integrated phone app that learners use to capture evidence of their skills. CCI develops and manages structured apprenticeships in live production collision repair shops. The key to in-shop learning is having skilled mentors. The challenge is that most techs don't remember the time when they did not know the things that they now know. That makes it difficult for them to actually relate with new apprentices. CCI bridges that gap by simplifying and supporting that transfer of skills. CCI's apprenticeship program is a game changer for the collision repair industry. CCI blends online learning with in-shop skills development in 4 unique career paths. Advantages for those that participate include matching motivated and dedicated apprentices within the shop's culture, building a skilled workforce that knows the shop's procedures, and enhancing the shop's reputation as an industry leader. The question is, how can you know who would be the best candidates for apprenticeships as body technicians, painters, and repair planners? CCI work style assessments quickly identify the candidates best suited for each job. It reveals those with the greatest likelihood of success and job fit within the shop's culture. CCI's curriculum is structured and appropriately sequenced. This is the Body Tech Skills program. With its 5th generation Canvas courses, they can be accessed by phone, by tablet, or by computer. The program also includes assigning mentors and managers as observers to see what the apprentices are uploading and the quality of their work. All learning can be done without leaving the shop floor. There's no transition shock from school to work. The Skills Tracker workbooks and Skills Tracker app support apprenticeship process in live production repair centers. This is the first of the 5 workbooks, Body Trim and Minor Repair. These workbooks keep apprentices on track with the repetitions of each skill. QR codes are provided that give links to how-to videos for each of the skills. There are SOPs provided for each task and skill. All skills validation paperwork is bound together in each workbook, one for each series of skills. This is the second in the series, Replace Parts. The third is Set Up and 3D Measure. The 4th in the series is Structural Analysis and Repair. The 5th workbook in the series is Automotive Welding, which also includes helping the apprentice prepare for and complete the AGCAR MIG welding certification exam. Each workbook includes a skills poster listing each skill to be developed in each segment. Apprentices typically produce more than they cost in 90 days into the program. Each previously learned skill is repeated in the following courses. No skills are left behind. Each series of skills leads to a potential badge or certificate signifying demonstrated skills. Each repeated skill increases in complexity and encourages reduced time on task, improving team productivity. By the middle of the 4th workbook, apprentices are producing at above 125% of flat rate in a variety of skills. By the end of the program, apprentices have developed the skills of a B to a B+ level technician. This is a sample of one of the SOPs that shows what each step looks like, with a list of needed tools and materials and safety concerns. They also include QR codes to scan and watch that short how-to video on the process. Each workbook includes repair plans for each task and skill being developed multiple times. Trainees use the SOP as a guide to develop their own repair plan for the unique circumstances of each vehicle. They get it approved by their trainer and then follow their plan, taking photos at each step of the process, just like the SOP. When they're done, they return and report back to their trainer, who inspects their work and gives them feedback on how they can improve. The journal entry is on the flip side of each repair plan. These lessons learned are positioned in the workbook beside their next repair plan, putting their thoughts about improving the process clearly in view for their next plan. This process is followed throughout each workbook. Here's a sample of an advanced skill, structural damage analysis, using printed diagrams from the workbook. The apprentice here has identified the type and direction of structural misalignment and even the dimensions that it is off from factory specifications. The structural damage analysis is the foundation for the repair plan that restores the vehicle to factory specification. In this case, again, the journal entry is on the flip side of the structural analysis form, positioned in the workbook beside the next damage analysis task, refreshing their memory again of what they would do differently on the next time. For apprentices and shops that are not engaged with CCI's managed program, they still can digitally track the skills of each learner. Each workbook includes QR codes that users can use to enroll in one of CCI's simplified courses that gives trainees access to the Skills Tracker phone app to capture and retain evidence of their growing skills. Scanning the code takes them to the enrollment screen. Entering their name and email address gives them access to the phone app and the course. The first and last names plus a valid email address is required by the Canvas LMS to validate each unique user. Users create their own passwords and can change them at any time. Mentors work with their apprentices for all hands-on skills, and apprentices use the workbook and the app together to document the skills being developed. The most important relationship in apprenticeships is between the mentor and the apprentice. In CCI's subscription model, CCI also helps the mentors to improve skills transfer to newbies. All skills in CCI apprenticeship programs are sequenced from simple to complex. New apprentices begin with a simulated process, like pulling a scrap bumper out of the scrap bin and simulating a damage that needs to be repaired, for plastic welding in this case. Once those skills are up to the satisfaction of the mentor, then the apprentice can actually transition to similar tasks on a customer vehicle. It's the job of the apprentice to capture photographic evidence of their skills by mirroring the SOP and providing pictures of them doing each skill in the process. Apprentices have little, if any, difficulty taking pictures of themselves doing each skill. It can be uploaded immediately into the app or attached to each assignment after the task is completed. These are screen captures of an apprentice using the Skills Tracker app to capture and upload evidence of a skill they're working on. The apprentice selects the skill for which they want to upload the evidence, and then they again select to take either a new photograph or upload a photo from the gallery already taken earlier. Apprentices can also leave a summary report on the skills evidence being reported and uploaded. They can do this by text, or write it down on a piece of paper and take a picture of it, or they can actually do a video recording of their own report. All of these are acceptable and included in the Tracker app. Skills evidence serves many purposes. It allows observers to remotely see the types and quality of work being performed by their apprentices. It also provides documented evidence of developed skills and the progression apprentices are making. At the conclusion of each of the 5 courses, apprentices are given a link to a portfolio builder that captures all the evidence they uploaded for each skill and helps them adapt it into a portfolio of their work skills. The portfolio can be shared with other coworkers, trainers, mentors, managers, as well as family members excited about what their young apprentice has been working on. We'd like to thank you for considering CCI apprenticeships. We look forward to seeing you and hearing about your valuable contributions to the industry.